Welcome to Oslo, the capital city of Norway, which just happens to be one of the happiest countries on earth, and understandably so. It's clean, it's green, and there's a lot of very attractive Vikings to be seen. There is so much to love about Oslo. The capital and largest city of Norway sits in the southeast of the country. We're spending a little time exploring this vibrant city with Scenic before we head off on our Arctic Islands cruise on board the ultra-luxury Scenic Eclipse.
Welcome everyone. We're going to go on a little Zodiac cruise here in Nordostland, way off to the northeast of Svalbard. This really is the far frontier. This is the back and beyond.
Before that adventure begins, my Russian-born guide Katerina shows us around her home for the last 2 decades. What brought you to Oslo in the first place?
It's very simple, one of those Vikings, you know, blue eyes, what can you do?
You're only human. As well as its obvious natural beauty, Oslo is known for its high prices, high taxes, and very high standard of living.
Norway was a different country just 100 years ago. In fact, it was one of the poorest countries in Europe.
The #1 tourist attraction in all of Oslo is here, the Opera House, but it's relatively new, 2008. So as a way to encourage people into the building, they connected with something that is in every Norwegian's DNA, hiking. You are invited to hike across the roof before you enter into the building. It is clearly a brilliant concept that has paid off. These days, it's something most locals are super proud of, but that hasn't always been the case.
There were years of debate, and I think nobody thought about Oslo and opera in the same sentence before, or ballet for that matter. So it was hugely debated, but it was finally opened in 2008, and since then I think we kind of proved our point that we have become such an icon. I think you can say that in Oslo, and we are also the largest tourist attraction in the city. So yeah,
money well spent.
Yes.
Money well spent. The entire design embodies the vision that this is an opera house for the people. I cannot believe how open to the public this area is.
I know this is also part of this architectural idea that this is a public open building, and so everyone who comes by, they can have a little peek inside and see what we're working on.
It is so inspiring. Hello! I just have to show you this crazy site, or what I think is quite a crazy site, right here on the Harbour Line. Floating saunas. This is a new concept for Oslo that has completely taken off, where you can hire out the sauna right on the fjord. You're cozy on the inside, strip off and jump straight into the water. I think it's bonkers, but people absolutely love it. Yet another way to immerse yourself in nature. There is absolutely no doubt that Norwegians are an adventurous bunch, perhaps stemming from their origins as fantastic explorers. Fram Museum stands as a tribute to those early explorations. Now, Fram is believed to be one of the strongest wooden ships ever built, and was custom designed for exploring these polar regions. So this was the main living area in here?
Indeed. And would you believe that the main problem was boredom?
Really?
It was not the lack of food or clothing. So that's why they brought cards and books and musical instruments for some entertainment.
Being aboard the ship, it really gives you an appreciation for how the early Norwegian explorers managed to survive in the coldest and most dangerous places on Earth. I know Norway is famous for its museums. Why is this a standout?
I think it embodies the very essence of what it is to be a Norwegian, just passionate about adventure and exploration.
This is in the DNA, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oslo is now a cosmopolitan, absolutely buzzing city with a growing culinary scene. But there is one snack that has remained a staple. What sort of hot dog should I order?
We have just one type of hot dog.
Really? How come there's only one type?
If you have just one type, then you can specializing, and it's easier to make it top notch.
Let's taste it.
How is it?
That is so delicious. Tok, thank you so much. Another reason to love Oslo. Oh, it's so good.